We have Penny again. Whew, she gets around. With torches. Torches are nice. And we also have a welder helper, which is pretty cool. Packed morsels and feasts. This is a decent start. Plating sealed Daedalus. This is the Rage Fell variant. So there's a Sweeper, Arcus, and Seraph of Cleanse. Did I check out the Prophets game? There was a something Nowhere Prophet. Is that the one you're talking about? And that's the only Prophets game I know the title of, but I didn't check it out. Oh, okay. Summon trigger abilities or pyre walls. I mean, we do have 2 welder helpers, which is pretty good, but it's not really enough. I wonder if it's enough if we make one endless. It is Nowhere Prophet. I had looked at that at some point. I can't remember it. I didn't play it. Kizron, my dude. Thank you so much for paying forward your gift sub you got from Gareth Lewin. Gareth's a long-time supporter of the channel as well. That's good. Welcome. Oh, hey, Tyler. Hey, Tyler. Thanks, Kizron. Appreciate it, dude. We just did a trample run. I think you could take trample with this start, but Architect does really well. Means we can get the imps down, maybe get an endless on an imp, and I wonder what we take though. Like, if we're putting a lot of armor on something, we don't want one of the dogs. So we could just be looking at like a heavy damage unit. Seems fair, you're on a sub streak and you haven't actually subbed. Wow, that is a very, very awesome attitude you have there. I hope that is contagious and spreads to other people that may or may not be on sub streaks, past or present, and don't actually sub. Yeah, you got to believe in the double summon relic. Believe in the relic. We have gathered clergy with torches. This is a little risky, but I'm going to do it. Also, we can feed Penny a lot of stuff here. So if we can get like a damage shield, damage shield's not bad because then you have high armor behind a damage shield, and the imps should be able to take out some of the back end here. Wow, look at that. Kizron, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Real Chromosis. I appreciate that. Chromo's giggling because look. Oh, he just baited you hard. Look at his. Oh, congrats on the 12 months of gift subs, Chromo. Appreciate your support, dude. You bought one of them. Hey, Teed. What's going on, Teed? Guys, thank you so much for the outpouring of support. Much love. The lifesteal definitely falls away, though. Right? So the question is, do I put a Steward in the back? I'm not convinced. I think they can just get stewarded. Get stewed. Stewed. Your internet's been particularly rude recently. Yeah, mine had a conundrum before the other day. Was not excited about that. Let's go ahead and do this. I think we're in a good enough position where we win this, so I kind of don't want to take damage. Right, so I think we can take this damage to Penny's face. I don't want to take pyre damage. That double summon relic though is so strong. Oh, a lifesteal morsel. Okay, so in this case the lifesteal morsel is actually worth, well, 2 attack. It doesn't matter because of the X. You'd have to maths it out. Wow, that sounds weird, Kizron. Mathsing something out. Can we get an exception for mathematics becoming math if it's a verb? Hot take, and the Americans don't get a say in it unless you speak proper English. Mathematics being abbreviated into maths, we know is the accepted shortening of the word. You like mathing it out. Yeah, so instead of saying calculating it, we're not going to calc it out. We're going to math them. Yeah, I mean, you should probably say calculating it out. Mathing is a verb. I don't want to say mathing. Mathing sounds like I'm doing something dirty that I shouldn't be doing because I'm a married Panz. Math is a noun. No, mathematics is the noun. The shortened version of mathematics is maths. Working it out? Yeah, true. But you work it out. I'm being more specific. Like, you cook some bread, but more specifically, you bake it. I mean, you can cook it other ways, but baking's, you know, we're not working it out by drawing line graphs and measuring the angle of the sun. We're working it out by maths. Mind blown? Yeah. So many people that grew up with math, when they hear that explanation, they can't unhear it. And then it's kind of funny because I've had so many people tell me, especially when they hear someone with like that Valley Girl accent talk about going to do math, it starts grating on them like nails on a chalkboard. So you guys won't be able to unlearn this now. And so when you hear someone say, I'm going to go do math, you're going to be like, oh. And you might have lived a good few decades and never thought of it like that. And every time you do and you cringe, you'll be like, damn you, Panz. Meanwhile, all the Europeans and everyone else in the rest of the world's like, now you feel our pain. All jokes aside, I still think math it out as a sentence to say to calculate something sounds better than to maths it out. And don't say to calc it out. Calc it out sounds awful. You're going to go do some mathematic? Give it time, Solid. It's one of those things that needs to build up. It'll be over time. It's like a mild spice that's cumulative. But a math exam? No, a maths exam. It's a maths exam. Your mathematics exam. Thank you, Kizron. Okay, so I am a sucker for making of a morsel. It's not really that good. Grumpy hates maths. Yeah. And yet hangs around in strategy game Twitch channels. Oh, Chromo, that's such a bad pun, but I appreciate it. We're going to number crunch it and see what comes out the other end. Nice one, Mr. TNT. Alright, I think I'm taking packed morsels. That's enough of that. Well, I've already got 3. Are we taking packed morsels? Yeah, let's do it. Reading, writing, and arithmetics. Yeah. That's what learning is. You like holdover making a morsel? I don't mind it. You definitely have to -1 it. It's not bad. Oh, double armor? I kind of want to get... we're going to be going here anyway because I've got lots of morsels. So if we get a gorge unit, it would be nice. I wonder if we want to do that. Oh, wow. No. No. How do you defeat the major bosses before their relentless phases? How do you usually do? Okay, so Wrathful Prince with multi-strike or trample is really good for that, right? Because you build up a stupid amount of rage, especially for Seraph. Daedalus is actually the hardest one to get. Okay, Seraph and Fel, or which will now be Arcus, but I think Fel would be the easiest one in the game to get because it's that nice sweet spot of your deck's fairly strong by Circle 6. And there's more waves in the fight. Seraph then can be easier depending on your hero, but like Wrathful Prince with a lot of rage, especially if you're running a single line on Seraph, because Seraph will come up there every second turn, so you'll get a lot of chances to hit into Seraph. You can also go like a Frostbite with Hoarfrost, but you've got to be really careful trying to do that because you potentially leak a lot if you're stealing the frost off the enemies. I don't think there's really any other way to do it. There's probably some niche ways. Oh, you can have an infinite hand and build up a one punch. Is the other way. So something like Morsel Maker, Offering Totem, Making of a Morsel and Feast. Right, and build up that Offering Totem to just do a one-punch slam into Seraph. It takes a long time, though. Or a triple reducted Cycle of Life with Offering Totem. And you dupe it, and then you just keep playing it over... You play the first one and the second one for 0 energy, and you draw the other one. And then you're just building up a ton of spikes on your Offering Totem while giving it 10 health, and it's only costing 5 health. And then you just build it up to 4,000 spikes, and you let Seraph hit you. Oh wait, that one doesn't work. Sorry, my bad. That one lets you kill Seraph the second it enters. You can use that one to kill Seraph the Patient. Okay, that one needs to be Seraph the Patient, because the other Seraphs don't engage. So that's the only good thing about Seraph the Patient, is that you can kill it with spikes before Relentless. Oh, and also that's a good use for Cycle of Life for anyone looking for one. But it's tough, because you need the spell casing. And a Cycle of Life. Alright, so this is where this is weird. Both of these dogs against Cleanse Seraph are not good. They still do a decent-ish job. But we're going to have shields. Armor. So Shield Dog's better, but not good. I think we don't take anything here. It feels bad. Maybe I should have gone for the Hellhorned banner. Chat's getting weird again. You don't have to read chat, Valkyrie, if it gets weird. You can just maximize the screen and stare at my beard. Plus we have Kevin. Oh, I should have done something with Kevin, maybe. Oopsie doodle. When did chat stop being weird? After I went offline. Or usually when I swap to Path of Exile. I was probably still better on that one, on Kevin. And I completely forgot we have Kevin because he's so trash. Okay, we have a torch there, so I'm going to use that one to kill this guy. So that way I can kill this dude here. And then get an extra morsel down because Kevin's an idiot and needs fuel. So Feast does have a purpose, is that if Kevin's offline, you can Feast to get him to attack this turn. Kevin's trying his best. Onan, if you're watching this somewhere now or in the future, this one's for you, buddy. Need a Morsel Maker or Master. Morsel Maker is... This is probably the one time I'd be tempted for Morsel Maker is for Kevin. Because you don't really care what you're giving him. You just want to give him some trash so that he can eat, right? The problem is, though, then you've got two cost units, and that's sometimes a little much. I wonder if we want to dupe something in there. What is the Karen thing going around the web? Don't worry about it, Valkyrie. I'd probably leave that one alone. Because you don't want to actually, like, if you run into someone who's actually called Karen, it's not really a thing, okay? It's just a bit of a something that probably shouldn't exist because we can't seem to learn as a society we shouldn't be making fun of other people even if they are idiots. It's not their fault they were born that way. But for some reason every generation we can't help ourselves but do something that puts our foot in it. Sheila? No, that's not really a Karen. This is a tough choice. Okay, because we could dupe the packed morsels, because lots of morsels is good. We could also dupe a welder helper, because extra armors for Kevin's also good. We don't really need a unit, so 10 gold. Health would be okay. Double gorge. I think the chance at double gorge is probably the... Ooh. Wow. I mean, we don't have a spike, but that definitely makes spike... Oh, we have a mine collapse, though. And I don't think the draw is doing much for us, since we're only really top flooring it. And we're constantly full anyway. Yeah, and if we get a spike... Oh, hey Dante. How's it going, mate? Yeah, Dante showed up. He just cursed this run, so now we've got to try and work out how to fix it. Because thanks, Dante. Nah, Jeff. I think Jeff is a good omen. Like, he's going to do something bad, but it's a sign that everything's going to be okay. Oh man, we don't have fuel for Kevin. Kevin! Rude feast. Some... What is it? You just... Yeah, I mean, it is an easy game after all. So here's the question. Do we want to save a bottle for somewhere later and we get 3 morsels in one hit, which I think is the correct play, or we crack the bottle and save morsels and have more chances of turns where we find one? I think saving the bottle's fine. Although we do have an imp and we want to be able to bring back the bottle. But we're going to get that bottle before the imp, so I think we're good here. Alright. Interesting. Take 2 there, that's fine. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. So many morsels. Hey, Big Proof, how you doing, man? I need to get that cheaper. Okay, so Kevin has the opportunity now to spit out like 1,000 damage. That'll kill Seraph, right? You get done with work for the day? Well, at least until tonight. Is tonight going to be your last stint for the week? Or do you do extra work at night after your work day? Oh man, Kindle? Like, we're living the dream here for a spike, yeah? We have to. It has to be Kindle. No, we got to live the dream spike. Double no. We could almost support double Kevin, but I don't want to. What draw? What draw, right? How much draw? Oh, you work with China and Germany, so you're hours all over the place. So do you do like a half shift for each of their main business time, or probably more than a half shift? Because of their main business times. So we want to find... Oh, this is a tough call. We want upgrades for Kevin. Another Gorge unit would be okay. This would be that would be an ideal Shadow Eater right now. Think they'll ever buff the Fuel Boy? No. If anything, he'll probably get the same nerf Shadow Eater got. No, Shadow Siege got. Because I think he's got a high win rate. Because you never pick him unless you can win with him. I don't have the space. Get the space, but we won't have the mana to play it. Just get minor reflection. No. I don't know if we can Gorge either. Maybe we can Gorge. I have mana imps. No, I don't. I've got armor imps. Mana morsels. Yeah, but you draw him on turn 1. Yeah, that's what you're forgetting, right? Then what do? You do nothing. You wait. You wait 5 turns for you to draw through the deck. I think, yeah. No, we're not picking Shadow Siege. It's just whether we Gorge her. YOLO? So you have him for boss? Yeah, but then you've got to... That's only if you get him. It's a dumb play. Like, it loses... That's how you lose runs. Is because you're like, oh, this guy's amazing, he wins runs. Oh man, I didn't get to play him and I lost the run. Isn't it illegal not to pick Shadow Siege? Yeah, but that's okay. No one knows my address. I should have checked the actually the upgrade store first. Because that could change, like, Overgorge is pretty strong. We know Overgorge is strong. 2 2-cost units, though. No, Valkyrie, that's a really bad way of working out if you want to win your run by tossing a coin. You may as well just abandon run and then keep abandoning run, like coin flip. It's dumb, don't do it. Endless Gorger. Probably not. Endless Welder Helper Imp versus Endless Morsel Maker Imp. The Endless Scholar's too much. We can't play and eat them all. Or maybe we can. But is that going to be better off than all the armor? Yeah, so that's the thing. We've got the armor card too, so if we get a lot of armor up and just chunk it, it's probably better. I don't have the space to Endless Scholar. You've got to kill him off, though, for him to be endless, right? And because he doesn't gain any armor himself, you just put him in front, and then he dies. Too many morsels? Maybe. So, I think the idea would be is you would probably Armor Imp Gorger, and maybe torch them off. And you would just put Impish Scholar anywhere to die. And Penny's going to give us more space for whoever is in front of her. Or we put Kevin by himself and put Thingy behind Penny. It's a really tough call. I guess Penny goes behind... Well... Yeah, it's a really tough call now. I would have preferred Shadow Eater. The Endless goes somewhere. Yeah, so the only thing, like, Scholar seems really good, because, like, lots of morsels means we get to play lots of morsels. So Kevin will have fuel, Gorger will have damage, and he's quick, right? And it's whether we can get enough of the defenses. Because, like, the problem with Glass Cannon is bosses. They come in on Relentless and go, cool, you can't eat in between turns. Welder is harder to kill. So that's one of the biggest issues, is that we would have to hold over a torch, which isn't a bad thing, you know, because then you get something out of it. But I think it does make it a lot harder. Whereas that guy we just put down anywhere, and we get another 6 morsels. Scholar we just put on the bottom floor or in front. It's really simple to kill him off. These guys, we really want artifacts. Like, artifacts are really strong. Like the double fang one, or the double gorge fang one. What else have we got? That's probably it, really. No, there's a couple others. But we've got good health. I think we should take this. Yeah, Mind Jacks would be super strong. If we just let that guy haste and don't care. Is probably the answer on that one. Kill that one off and just not take the damage. So here's a problem. We need to gorge. We also need to get Kevin online. Imagine if we'd drawn Shadow Siege. That would have been a waste. That seems strong. Don't I have like 10 packed morsel jars in here? Anyway. Okay. They seem to have done a thing. Well, splitting morsels isn't too bad if we can ever draw Impish Scholar. We need to get rid of. We need to get some cards out of the deck. I think that'll sort that out. Sending him up to the top straight away might have been better for his damage. He's gonna be doing 17, not thing. There we go. Yeah, that'd be good chroma. Okay, we don't need to do anything here, but you know, we should, because oh wow. Okay, so there's something to think about. He can pull Kindle back instead of morsels, which you know isn't bad, but not what we want. So we kind of want to get a permafrost on the Kindle then, in case he. We'll take later. In case he pulls that back. Cannibalize could be good for us as well. Sacrifice Imp for like the dumbest shenanigan potential ever. A couple Kindles and a Spike. We've got other imps. I wonder if we just want to. Okay, so this is really tough. I think I want to hit that Kevin with an extra thing of health over double multi, and because I'm going to want to give multi to. Now do we make one of them large? I think we make Kevin. I think that was probably better, right? Gorge goes by himself. So the question is if we want to get rid of like train stewards we can just play on the bottom floor. Do we want to be getting rid of torches? Yeah, so if you get a prism retrieval for Shadow Siege, that's fine. But you've got to make sure you don't have any stewards in your deck and you've played all your morsels and you don't have imps. I want to get rid of Shade Splitters before torches. Probably not. Yeah, so torches do have a use, but the Shade Splitters have way more of a use, because then we can always just give those to one of our Gorge units. I just took Plating Seal. Might want to work our way into that. Hey, thanks, dude. Oh man, we actually don't want to kill any of those. It's better to kill none of them than one of them. I guess we go for 3. Oh, we can't play both. What an awful hand. We need to take energy for the next one. If we make it to the next one. Ah, I'm sitting there going, why is it going so much? Look at that double summon. It's the double summon. We get double space. This is gonna be bad. It's gonna be very bad. Very, very bad. I should be putting them at the back. But... save 8 damage if I do that. Hit 8. If I do it on that guy. 5, 120, puts me down 75. Still take 315. 16, save 6. I still take a beating though. It's hard to imagine many first turn draws worse than what I got there. But it's not uncommon though, right? You draw both your units in the same turn. That's... That's all it takes, and that's how that happens. But you're right. I think that's the issue. Is that the worst one is something that's likely to happen on a regular basis. Or more regular than we'd like to see it, unfortunately. George is not having a good day. Although we win this fight, right? So we just need to feed George then as much as possible. Which isn't much, because you can only fit one. I wonder if I should just remove him and focus on this. Hopefully I find another Shadow Siege. So I can miss out on a... So I'll have a choice of one card on that unit draft as well. That doesn't sound very fun. I think George just has to go. I mean, he's quick though. Sketches would be really bad. Maybe I don't want that. I think I'm snap picking, making bad decisions now. I need to calm down. My health looks a little unhealthy. I know, right? And I keep making bad decisions. I just need to slow down and actually think about them. Alright, Imp for draw and energy is good, but we've got a lot of consume and our health is tragic, so we're taking the refracting lenses. So now we come to the option of whether we think we can overgorge at all. And I don't think we can, because I need to take energy over capacity, and he won't have... He potentially doesn't have space. He might mop something up. Did he get quick? Okay, so he's already quick. I think I reroll, and if I hit multi, I give it to him and we work on it. At endless, I don't think I do. My first mistake was getting 2 gorge units. No, because we've got a lot of morsel generation once we get rolling. That's the problem. We just need to get rolling. I've got heaps of morsel generation. Putting him behind Penny's bad, because then we can't get enough morsels into Kevin. Hey, Drago. I think we just want to pump out those morsels. I'm going to ditch him. Can we kill double heavies later with George? Probably not. We probably kill them without George, because Kevin gets pretty decent and Penny gets 100 attack later on. We don't have a spot on him anymore. It's 96. So that's a Hellborn Harvest, which means the next one won't be a Hellborn Harvest. So maybe we can get into in-camp here for us. Or whatever the other one is, we don't care what it is. Okay, in-camp there's kind of okay, because we don't care. We can just put that one here. Put that down. Kills that one as long as we don't. Okay, it's 96. So we'll just do it like this. What does that mean? You give him all these slays. I probably don't want to give him too many slays. Yep. Solves that issue. Yeah, Spike could be amazing. I think Spike's definitely what we need here. Unless he... I mean, I think we're playing into the leak, right? Okay, that's kind of how we're rolling, where... Oh, I should have done that down here because of the incant. Whoopsie-daisy. Wait. You're a jerk. Jerk. Oh, hang on. Panz, do this differently. I could have, if I'd paid more attention, what I should have done is save the green morsels that have 5 health for after the feast, but I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, so we've taken a beating this fight, and we're like 30 health higher than what we started, yeah? Something like that. Maybe more. And the Scholar right choice? Maybe. I think it's definitely been a good choice. Kindle. Damage shields are pretty good here at the end. Lifesteal's not because we're full health. Something like this. Kevin! Is it coming back with more health every time? Oh, I was feeding it. Yeah. Oh, look, it's pulled back a good one. Wait, I need an energy morsel. Dang. I've just fed it to that guy. I don't care. Get in there. Oh, actually, I think Shroud Mitosis is probably better. I looked up, not Shroud Mitosis. Forever Consumed is better than Shroud Mitosis. One Horns on Penny is really good because you get a backline unit with 100 damage, except we've got Sweepers. But with Hell Pact, Forever Consumed helps with the things. No, Chromo, I just said Sweepers. Sweepers bad. Energy. Do we need energy now that we've done the thing? Like, energy seems to be kind of okay. Might be able to out-heal the leaking. What do you mean if? We just out-healed the leaking and gained 60 health that fight or something like that. How much health did we start with? It's like 20 something. Yeah, I think we're good. During the Seraph fight? Nah, we'll be fine. I actually want to get Unconsume on it because I don't want to be pulling it back with Imp Dude. Or do we want to be pulling it back? Maybe we do. Yeah, probably. Take a number. Plus, if we're drawing more, it makes it a lot harder to balance how many cards are in our hand when we play 2 bottles of Imps. We don't have much gold here, which is a shame, but free trinket. We could dupe something. So what are we seriously looking to dupe? Feast is not a bad dupe, hey? The double imp, he's endless though. I don't want to be pulling back 4 lots of cards every time. Forever Consumed, not bad as well. Yeah, but it's not more morsel power. We can't play them. It slows down our draw. It chocks up our hand with 2 extra cards, so we don't actually get to play the bottles, because then we'll overdraw morsels. That's a snap pick that people do. They're like, oh, this is powerful. If I get 2 of them, it'll be double powerful. Why did I lose? Huh. Yeah, double gorge doesn't seem strong now, so it's going to be a dupe on something. It's finding the right thing. Yeah, feast is probably not a bad one. I like the feast option. Also, it helps us like just put some morsels down that can get eaten that turn to then do stuff. Forever Consumed is also good. But no, it's fine. I have a stew. Wait. Double Kevin's a maybe. The biggest issue with that is that the other floor doesn't get that many spaces. It's only this. We've got so much space because the double summon on Penumbra. So Penny was going down, costing 3 capacity, and previously was giving us 3 capacity twice, which is why we had so much space. And that threw me. I'm like, why do I have so much space? It's not, you know. And then I realized that hers is a summon as well. And we don't care about spell shield, right? Oh, we do care about spell shield, actually. Yeah, that's fine. Even with the floor being cursed, I have a room for 6 morsels? No. Because if I put Kevin on this floor, I have a room for 2 morsels. If I put Kevin on this floor, I have room for 1 morsel. So that's why the double Kevin doesn't work. With a single Kevin, we've got heaps of room though. Oh, you meant on the floor with Penny? Yeah, like we've got tons. So this would have been the potential. If we could have gotten the Gorger big enough to go behind Penny, it would have been fine, right? But we just couldn't give it the morsels and it was hurting us. On leaks. I can't play one of those, but having him come back is really important. I think we take this damage and then just heal back up again from him. Pretty sure that's how that goes. So I can only play the little morsels. This kind of sucks. Actually. I didn't get any of the good morsels. Just kill them off. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, Grandpa, there's a lot of things we could have done. I don't know if it matters. No more cards to draw. I have no consumed cards. What the crap, game? Oh no, we're gonna take some damage. Still got out of the fight with more health than I had to with. I know, right? Look at this. Oh, I do have a consume spell. Here we go. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. You can play one. That one. Get him, Kevin. Yeah, maybe Scholar Imp's studying medicine. Yeah, Spike. Come on, Spike. Not that I think we need it. I put my imp in a box. I'm not doing it. No, chat. You've got to show some restraint sometime. You're calling for memes. Are you not watching this run, Grumpai? Like, have you gouged your eyes out and your ears as well? Are you just, like, are you... Like 3 fights ago, we were on 20 health. We've got some undergrad med school imp, like, performing miracles, while I've got a frickin' super large robot multi-striking his way in front of some sort of 8-legged freak against angels. Like, it doesn't... You don't get much more. While on a train. Scholar Imp majored in business administration with a minor in physical therapy. Infinite multiplying imps would probably brick the run. And we would lose. And it would be your fault. And you would have to gift sub 25... Okay, I should have taken it. We want to remove Stuart's, right? Yeah, I can't get them played. We don't need the health, though, and we don't need this. That would be kind of good. What do we put here? I think we put something here instead. Let's go like this. Hold over, maybe. I doubt it, though. Extra energy just to go. Pog box? I think we take a pog box. Pretty sure we just take pog box. Yeah, hold over on feast is probably a good call. Oh man, Trader's Quill would have been okay. But I don't think so. Do we get rid of Kindle? Pogbox only goes off once. The problem with duping the armor card is because we're going to be playing a lot of the bottles. Well, we're gonna we want to draw the bottles. I guess it doesn't matter. I think once we get the armor up, we're probably fine. We have a dupe left. I guess we... Okay, so now there's potential for the Scholar. Because that's so cheap. And because we've got holdover on Feast. Yeah, I think the Dupont Reinforce is a bit tough, because we want to be getting morsels. Although, by the stage, we played both of them. I think that's what's happening. We just got to get the welder helpers soon. Alright, Kevin, let's go, buddy. And I probably should have got rid of Kindle. I don't have any armor yet. And if I play both of these, I don't get any armor yet. Because we're going to be... I can't play both of them. I need to let one of them go through. I'll activate Pogbox next turn when the... like, because I've already got an empty top floor. So I want to get Pogbox going this turn. Because it'll kill 2 lots of Ember Drainers. Although it won't kill off these guys now. So that's Ember Drain for the rest of the fight, right? No, there was one more of them. Yeah. So that was the best turn to do it on. Like, easily the best turn to do it on. I'm a little concerned with the lack of armor we're getting here, though. I do have a lifesteal morsel though, so that'll keep us going in the fight. Just No, I don't have a lifesteal morsel. Okay. Ah, this is fine. Get the armor card back. Oh, there's a life still. Okay, cool. Any damage. I want to keep the armor. And I think we're going to have enough fuel and other stats. So it begins. Maybe we chump the lifesteal morsels since it does the least for us, but keeping armor is really good. Oh no, we're leaking. The holdover phase slowed down the draw a bit, but it worked out okay. I mean, usually that's like when I do a Kevin run, it ends up being good. I don't pick it often because there's like this middle ground where he's just awful on two. Oh man. You know, where he's just awful. Uh-oh. No leaking. No, 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 that's 1220 armor. The Talafin. We got 4,880 armor. And we're gonna feed an Impish Scholar. Not bad. Feed the Scholar? We should. It's only fitting, though. No spike, bad run. I agree. That Pog box though, that turn 3 Pog box that just cleared the board was so good. And imagine someone suggesting I should be clearing that Ember Drainer while he was on the bottom floor instead of killing the unit that was gonna like harvest a lot. I lost 10 pyre health. Yeah. What a failure. I wonder how much damage we took that run. Like, we took a lot of damage that run. Oh, man, I think we lost close to 100 damage that fight, didn't we? We were on, like, 20 health at some stage and then healed up a chunk. Units played, 341. That's a lot of units. I was only 60 that fight. We got pretty low, though. I like it. That was a fun run. Plus, we did that other win in the middle of that. That was such a dumb run. Hey, 2 for 2 tonight. Thanks, Big Proof.